Summer's here, and your garden is begging for a refresh. But those stunning outdoor decor pieces at the store, they're demanding your entire paycheck. I'm talking $60 for a simple bird feeder, $200 for a basic garden bench. And don't even get me started on those trendy lanterns that cost more than your monthly grocery budget. What if the most gorgeous garden decor you've ever seen came from items headed straight to your trash bin? That chipped teacup from this morning's coffee mishap, the wooden pallet from your recent furniture delivery, even those empty soup cans from last night's dinner. They're all pure gold for garden transformation. I'm here to show you exactly how I turned my bland backyard into a magazine-worthy outdoor oasis, spending less than $30 total. Over the past 3 years, I've perfected these recycling techniques through trial, error, and plenty of creative problem solving. My neighbors constantly ask where I shop for my garden decor. And honestly, my recycling bin has been my best supplier. Today we're creating 5 stunning summer projects that'll completely transform your outdoor space. First up, a charming bird feeder that'll have local wildlife fighting for front row seats. Then we're building a gorgeous garden bench that looks like it cost hundreds but uses free materials you can find anywhere. We'll craft atmospheric evening lighting that creates pure magic after sunset, construct a functional mini greenhouse perfect for herbs and flowers, and finish with artistic stepping stones that turn your walkway into a conversation piece. Each project takes under 2 hours, uses materials most people throw away, and creates pieces built to last through seasons of weather. I'll walk you through every step, share the specific techniques that make these look professionally crafted, and give you all the tips I've learned to avoid common mistakes. The best part? These aren't just budget-friendly, they're environmentally conscious. We're giving discarded items beautiful new purposes while creating spaces that bring joy every single day. Here's how we're spending our time together. I'll demonstrate each project from start to finish, show you exactly where to source materials for free, share styling tips that make everything cohesive, and give you cost breakdowns so you know exactly what you're saving. Ready to discover how your trash becomes your garden's treasure? Let's dive into project number 1. But first, if you're excited to see your outdoor space transformed on a budget, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest creative idea. Also, I'd love to know where in the world you're watching from. Drop your location in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you're ready to get creative, and let me know what garden challenge you're hoping to solve this summer. Project 1. Teacup Bird Feeder. Our first project transforms forgotten teacups into delightful bird feeders that'll have feathered friends flocking to your garden. This is honestly one of my favorite starter projects because it's forgiving, quick, and produces such charming results. Materials you'll need: start with a teacup and saucer. Thrift stores are absolute goldmines for these, usually priced between 50 cents to $2. Look for pieces with small chips or mismatched sets that others overlook. You'll also need strong outdoor adhesive. E6000 works beautifully, a small eye screw, weather-resistant chain or twine, and birdseed. Garage sales and estate sales often have boxes of mixed china for incredibly low prices. Even that cracked teacup your grandmother kept just in case works wonderfully here. The imperfections add character and charm. Step-by-step process. First, clean your teacup and saucer thoroughly with warm soapy water and let them dry completely. Apply a generous bead of adhesive around the bottom rim of the teacup, then center it on the saucer. The saucer becomes your seed catch, preventing waste and mess. While that sets for 24 hours, drill a small pilot hole in the bottom center of the teacup. Thread your eye screw through from the inside, creating your hanging point. If drilling makes you nervous, strong adhesive putty can secure the eye screw instead. Once everything's cured, thread your chain or twine through the eye screw. I prefer natural jute twine for a rustic look, but colorful chains work beautifully for more vibrant garden themes. Position it where you can enjoy watching from windows or seating areas. Cluster multiple feeders at varying heights for visual interest. 3 different sized teacups create a lovely arrangement. Consider your color palette. Soft pastels complement cottage gardens, while bold florals pop against green foliage. Metallic accents on the chain add sparkle that catches morning sunlight beautifully. Cost breakdown: teacup and saucer, $1.33 thrift stored adhesive, $2. You'll have plenty left to either see eye screw, rollers in it. Chain twine, $1.02, and you're saving serious money while creating something unique. Pro tips: choose cups with wider openings for easier seed refilling. Deeper saucers hold more seed and accommodate larger birds. In winter, these work as water dishes too. Just check regularly to prevent freezing. Before we move to our next project, I'm curious, what's the most interesting thing you've discovered at a thrift store? Maybe it's something you turned into a garden treasure, or just a find that made you smile. Share your thrift store wins in the comments, because I love hearing about those hidden gems that others passed by. Your story might inspire someone else's next creative project. Now let's tackle something bigger, that gorgeous garden bench I promised you. Project 2, Pallet Wood Garden Bench. This bench project transforms shipping pallets into stunning seating that rivals expensive outdoor furniture. I've built dozens of these, and each one develops its own character based on the wood's history. Safety considerations and prep work. First, source heat-treated pallets marked HT. Avoid those marked MB as they contain harmful chemicals. Home improvement stores, furniture retailers and local businesses often discard these weekly. Always ask permission before taking pallet. Inspect for protruding nails, splinters or damaged boards. Wear safety glasses and work gloves throughout this project. You'll need a pry bar, sandpaper 120 cret, drill, screws and your chosen finish. Start by carefully dismantling pallets using the pry bar. Work slowly to preserve board integrity. Rushing leads to splits and breaks. Remove all nails completely and sand each board, starting with coarse grit to smooth rough spots, then fine grit for a smooth finish. Detailed construction steps. Plan your bench dimensions first. I recommend 48 inches long, 16 inches deep, and 18 inches high for comfortable adult seating. You'll need approximately 8 to 10 boards for the seat, 4 for the back and 8 for the frame structure. Create the seat frame using 4 boards in a rectangle, securing corners with 2.5-inch screws. Add a center support beam for stability. Attach seat boards perpendicular to the frame, spacing them evenly with small gaps for drainage. For the backrest, build a simple frame angled slightly backward for comfort. About 10 degrees works well. Attach vertical slats, leaving small gaps between boards for visual lightness. Connect the backrest to the seat frame, using corner brackets for extra strength. Build simple A-frame legs using remaining boards, ensuring they're perfectly level for stability. A slight outward angle adds visual appeal and structural integrity. For natural looks, apply clear outdoor polyurethane in thin, even coats. For color, use exterior wood stain in popular shades like weathered gray, sage green or classic white. Two-tone finishes look spectacular. Try white frames with natural wood seats, or gray bases with colored back. Always apply stain or paint in thin layers, allowing proper drying time between coats. Add weather-resistant cushions in coordinating colors for extra comfort. Group with planters or side tables made from smaller pallet pieces for cohesive outdoor furniture sets. Consider building multiple benches in different sizes for versatile seating arrangement. Cost comparison. You're saving $127 per bench, while creating custom pieces perfectly sized for your space. The best part, this bench improves with age. Weather naturally distresses the wood, creating that sought-after vintage patina that expensive furniture tries to replicate artificially. Project 3, Tin Can Lanterns. These atmospheric lanterns transform ordinary cans into magical lighting that creates enchanting evening ambiance throughout your garden. Remove labels completely using warm soapy water and adhesive remover for stubborn residue. Fill clean cans with water and freeze overnight. This prevents denting when punching holes. Wear safety glasses and work gloves when creating pattern. Use a towel underneath cans to muffle noise and protect work surfaces. Keep a first aid kit nearby when working with sharp tools. Pattern design ideas and techniques. Plan your design on paper first, wrapping it around the can to check space. Simple patterns work best. Stars, hearts, geometric shapes, or random dot clusters create beautiful light displays. Use various nail sizes for different hole diameters. Smaller nails create delicate pinpricks, while larger ones produce dramatic light beams. Mark your pattern with a permanent marker, then punch steadily from outside to inside. For intricate designs, try different techniques. Diagonal lines create dynamic patterns, concentric circles produce ripple effects, and clustered small holes around larger ones generate stunning contrast. The key is maintaining consistent spacing and pressure. Finishing and weatherproofing. Once patterns are complete, let cans thaw and drain thoroughly. Sand any rough edges around holes with fine sandpaper. Apply rust-resistant primer, then your chosen paint color. Metallic spray paints in copper, bronze, or silver create elegant finishes that reflect candlelight beautifully. For colorful options, use outdoor rated paint in blues, greens, or warm yellows that complement your garden palette. Apply clear outdoor sealant as a final protective layer, ensuring longevity through seasons of weather exposure. However, they require monitoring and regular replacement. LED tea lights offer safer, longer-lasting alternatives with consistent lighting. Battery-powered options provide weeks of use, while solar versions charge during the day for automatic evening illumination. For permanent installations, consider low-voltage LED strip lights threaded through holes for consistent, controllable lighting that lasts years. Suspend from tree branches, pergola beams, or shepherd's hooks along pathways. Place some on tables or ledges for layered lighting effects. The combination of hanging and stationary lanterns creates depth and movement in your evening garden experience. I absolutely love seeing how these lanterns look in different garden settings. Once you've created your tin can lanterns and set them up in your outdoor space, snap a photo and share it in the comments below. I check every single photo you share, and seeing your creative lighting arrangements always inspires new ideas for future projects. Plus, other viewers love getting inspiration from real gardens just like theirs. Project 4. Vintage Window Greenhouse. This charming greenhouse project repurposes old windows into a functional growing space that adds architectural interest while extending your gardening season. Where to source old windows? Architectural salvage yards are treasure troves for vintage windows, typically priced $15 to $40 depending on size and condition. Construction sites often discard windows during renovations. Always ask contractors for permission. Estate sales and Craigslist frequently feature homeowners selling renovation leftovers. Look for windows with intact glass and sturdy frames. Minor paint chips or weathering actually enhance the vintage aesthetic you're creating. Habitat for Humanity restores offer excellent selections at reasonable prices while supporting charitable causes. Facebook Marketplace and local buy-sell groups are also productive sources for finding unique pieces. Assembly techniques and structural tips. Plan your greenhouse size based on available windows. 4 matching windows create a perfect square structure, while 6 allows for a rectangular footprint with better growing space. Create a simple wooden base frame using 2x4 lumber, ensuring it's perfectly level and square. This foundation prevents settling and provides stability for your window wall. Connect windows using weatherproof hinges for removable panels, or secure permanently with corner brackets and outdoor screws. Seal joints with clear weatherproof caulking to prevent moisture infiltration. For the roof, use clear polycarbonate panels or additional windows angled for proper water runoff. Ensure adequate ventilation by installing adjustable louvers or hinged roof sections that open for temperature control. Plant selection and arrangement. Herbs thrive in greenhouse environments. Basil, oregano, thyme, and rosemary flourish with consistent warmth and protection. Lettuce, spinach, and other cool season greens extend harvests well into winter months. Arrange plants on shelving systems built from reclaimed wood or metal wire racks. Tiered arrangements maximize growing space while ensuring adequate light reaches all plants. Consider companion planting. Marigolds deter pests naturally, while trailing plants like cherry tomatoes create vertical interest and maximize productivity in limited space. Seasonal adaptation ideas. During summer, provide shade cloth during extreme heat and ensure proper ventilation prevents overheating. Install automatic vent openers that respond to temperature changes for hands-off management. Winter adaptations include adding thermal mass like water barrels that store heat during sunny days and release warmth overnight. Small heating mats keep root zones comfortable during cold snaps. Spring and fall offer ideal greenhouse conditions. Minimal heating or cooling required while providing perfect environments for starting seeds and protecting tender plants. Lumber for frame, 25 to 35, and you're saving 200 to 600 NSR while creating something far more characterful and customizable. Beyond cost savings, consider the value of extended growing seasons, reduced grocery bills from homegrown produce, and the satisfaction of nurturing plants year-round. Many gardeners report their greenhouse pays for itself within the first growing season through reduced plant purchases and grocery savings. The vintage aesthetic adds property value while creating a focal point that neighbors and visitors consistently admire. Project 5. Bottle Cap Mosaic Stepping Stones. These colorful stepping stones transform discarded bottle caps into artistic pathways that add whimsy and personality to any garden. Collection and preparation methods. Start collecting bottle caps weeks before your project. You'll need 40 to 60 caps per 12-inch stepping stone depending on design complexity. Soda, beer, and juice caps work wonderfully, providing diverse color palette. Clean caps thoroughly in warm soapy water, removing any adhesive residue with cooking oil and scrubbing. Sort by color and size. Standard caps, large caps, and specialty colors each serve different design purposes. Remove any plastic liners inside metal caps for better adhesion. Slightly flatten caps that are too curved using a rubber mallet. This helps them sit flush in concrete. Simple designs work best. Spirals, flower patterns, geometric shapes, or random color clusters create striking visual impact. Consider color flow between stones if creating multiple pieces. Complementary colors create vibrant contrast, while analogous colors provide subtle harmony along pathway. Test arrangements by laying caps on your sketched pattern before committing to concrete. Take photos of successful layouts for reference during the actual construction process. Concrete work and curing process. Use quick-setting concrete mix for best results. It provides adequate working time while curing faster than standard concrete. You'll need approximately one 40-pound bag per 3 12-inch stone. Create forms using disposable aluminum pie pans, plastic plant saucers, or build custom forms from scrap lumber. Spray forms with cooking oil for easy release after curing. Mix concrete according to package directions, achieving a thick but workable consistency. Pour into forms, leaving about 1 2-inch from the top for cap placement. Work quickly but deliberately, pressing caps firmly into concrete while it's still workable. Use a level to ensure caps sit evenly. Protruding caps create tripping hazards and wear unevenly. Allow stones to cure 48 hours before removing from forms. Full strength develops over several days, so handle carefully during initial curing period. Reapply sealer annually for optimal longevity. Choose placement areas with good drainage to prevent standing water around stones. Proper base preparation with gravel underneath promotes drainage and prevents settling. In harsh winter climates, consider bringing stones indoors or covering them during freeze-thaw cycles that can cause cracking. Installation advice. Space stones according to average walking stride, typically 18 to 24 inches, center to center for comfortable navigation. Create gentle curves rather than straight lines for more natural appealing pathways. Level each stone carefully during installation, ensuring stable footing and proper water drainage away from walking surfaces. We've just transformed everyday trash into 5 stunning garden features that'll have everyone asking about your design secrets. Let's recap what we accomplished today. Total project investment breakdown. Set of 4, 15 to 20. Vintage window greenhouse. 130-25, meaning you've saved 500 and 900, while creating unique personalized garden features. Add battery-powered warmers to bird feeders and string lights through your lanterns for cozy evening ambiance. Spring brings seed-starting opportunities in your greenhouse, while fall showcases your stepping stones among colorful leaves. Your turn to shine. I'm genuinely excited to see your creations. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We're building an amazing community of creative gardeners who prove beautiful outdoor spaces don't require huge budget. Drop a comment below with your biggest garden challenge, and I'll address it in upcoming videos. Share photos of your finished projects. I feature viewer creations regularly because your success stories inspire thousands of others. Give this video a thumbs up if these projects sparked your creativity, and share it with friends who need garden inspiration on a budget.